Now, from the Ashley Home Store Sports Desk, News Watch 12 Sports with Madison Marie.
The beginning of something new. The Raiders kicked off their season in Idaho on Saturday, facing the number 12 team in the country, the College of Idaho, a game that was talked about all fall camp. The Raiders came out hot to start things off. Former Crater Comet Matt Struck got the starting job under center for game 1. And of the first 40 plays of scrimmage, SOU possessed the ball for 36 of them, leading the game with a pair of field goals until the very end of the first half. But the Yotes fought back and scored on back-to-back drives in the third quarter. The Raiders finished with 172 yards passing and 88 rushing, while Idaho finished with 212 in the air and 130 on the ground. Oregon football with a historic scoring day to open the year at Autzen Stadium. A modern-era program record, 81 points in a single game. And the Ducks made sure to spread the love around to about everyone they could. KZI 9's Nick Orsini has an inside look into the historic point count from Autzen.
Oregon and Portland State traded touchdowns in the first quarter. Thanks to a 2-point conversion, though, the Ducks held an 8-7 lead, then 73 unanswered points for Oregon en route to an 81-7 victory.
Yeah, we had 2 critical errors in that drive, and then a really bad execution in the red area on that last touchdown. You know, but ultimately, I think what you saw is when you don't do your job, bad things can happen. We had a couple guys not do their job early in that series. It led to a long drive, and I think we all settled down after that and realized, hey, all I got to do is my part, my 1/11th, and the rest will take care of itself. Glad to see Autzen bouncing today. Had great energy from the crowd. Got a lot of players, some experience that's going to be definitely needed throughout the season.
It was the most points for the Ducks in a game in the modern era and a scoring record at Autzen Stadium.
Yeah, I think that's special, you know, for this offense, for this group. You know, it means a lot to us, and that's our goal each game.
The Ducks scored on 12 of 13 drives. Nix threw for 287 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to Troy Franklin and 1 to Gary Bryant Jr., who caught 7 passes for 100 yards in his Ducks debut.
Just been excited, just hungry to get out there back on the field, and it felt good being out there with these guys. You know, they welcomed me in like a brother, so it just felt good to go out there and compete with them and see how they play against an opponent. It's just been an amazing experience for me.
Nick sat down in the third quarter, making way for Ty Thompson to get some snaps. 7 for 8, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
I think that's a sign of what Ty's capable of, right? Ty performed exactly how we expect him to perform today, right? Did a really good job. Like I said, I think he started his first drive off 3 for 3, was really efficient, and made some tough runs, played with some toughness. A quarterback that you love to see. You know, they have a quarterback that when he starts, they win, right? And I know they're really good at home. So it's going to be a really tough challenge going there.
So it's on to week 2 for the Ducks, their first road game of the 2023 season against Big 12 opponent Texas Tech. 6 p.m. kickoff in Texas, 4 p.m. here in Oregon. I'll have you covered from Lubbock. But for now, reporting at Autzen Stadium, I'm Nick Orsini. Kate.
And the season opener is here for Oregon State. The Beavs are having to wait an extra day than the Ducks, but there are some big things to pay attention to, particularly the new quarterback. DJ Era is set to begin against the San Jose team. That's no easy win. Oregon State enters as the number 18 team in the country, and there's optimism oozing around this football team. Last year, the Beavs were very good in about every area, but had inconsistency at quarterback. It's a very abnormal situation for any team. So if the quarterback position does get figured out, this could be a very dangerous squad. And that'll do it for sports this morning. Have a happy Sunday.